Hi, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about Meephone. My name is Paul, and I've been here in China for about 4 years now. And my responsibility here is to sell into the China market products that my headquarters produces in the US. So doing that in China is actually quite difficult if you don't speak some Chinese to get around, to order food. You can often end up with some pretty surprising dishes on the menu. So it's very important if you can find a way to get some instruction. So one of the things that you should look into is what's provided by Meephone. What they do is they structure a lesson. It's good for working professionals, it's good for people who are moving. And what you do is you spend time to learn the material a little bit. So they have an interactive website, you can go online, you can find your appropriate level, and you can then review the lesson. So I might learn how to introduce myself, I might learn how to go to a store and order something to drink or eat. The real magic from Meephone is the phone. So what happens after you study and learn something is you have a dialogue with an actual fluent Mandarin speaker in China on the phone, and that way you can really practice and you can speak, and then you get that real correction that you can only get from a live person, from a teacher. If you're just doing it on your own, you may think you sound great, but it's actually much better to have somebody who can tell you, actually this word is a little bit off, or you should try this sentence again because you didn't have the tone right. And so that is what you get. And if you're like me, you're traveling around, you may be in Hong Kong one day, and you may be in the US the next week, and you may be in somewhere in China, in Shanghai or in Beijing or in Hangzhou the week after that, then having something on the phone where it doesn't matter where you are, you can, as long as you can find a half an hour to talk with your teacher and you've had a little bit of time on the plane to prep, then you can take advantage of the service and really push it much further. So next time you go to Hangzhou, you get the dish you wanted to order.
I think it is increasing, and I have a business in Hong Kong, and before I was thinking about learning Cantonese, but now I'm thinking of learning Mandarin.
I think it's increasing, I don't know, I'd like to learn it.
How important?
To me, well, my family's based here and I want my kids to learn, so I want to be able to speak to them abroad.
First time I speak China now, it's easy now, and I think it's quite difficult because I've read that there are 4 vocal levels and a lot of signs, and it takes quite a lot of time, but I think it's quite useful.
Better off being in Beijing or Shanghai or something like that. If you're learning Mandarin, there's not that many people who can speak all around you. It's not like in Beijing or Shanghai.
It's certainly good enough. It's a bit difficult because you don't speak it on the street. Everything else is in Cantonese, so you're not in Mandarin all day.
Learning progress, but yes. It sounds like it would do for you on the phone, speaking to the people. You enjoy it?
Yeah, we're like, that'd be great to be able to take a class, even if it was a short class, a few hours.
Just learn like the basics.
We both feel really bad, like not knowing how to say. I wish I could say like, do you speak English?
Yeah, or like thank you,
or thank you, or hello, or how are you doing?